Hey guys, welcome to a new tutorial. Today we're going to talk about the squat. First thing, we're going to go about the safety. Always use a safety clip for your plates. Next thing, you want to adjust the J-cup heights for your barbells. Okay, make sure it's appropriate height, a little bit below your shoulder level, so you can actually pick up the bar without hitting the J-cup and you can rack it easily. Next thing, we're going to talk about the straps for safety. Always adjust your safety strap. Try your with an empty bar, see how far you can go, how low you can go with the bar, check your height, adjust the straps accordingly. If you fail, you know you have the straps to save you. Okay? Next thing we're gonna talk about is the shoes. Obviously, the best option for shoes is to go barefoot. That's the best way to transfer energy from the ground to your feet, to the hips, to the barbell. Any sliding movement. Next best option is the flat shoes, right? So there was two types of flat shoes. Back in the days, they liked the Converse type because it's a flat and inside is flat soil. There's not much padding inside. Reebok, they made this one. This is the best one I like because it has white toes, so you can actually spread your toes same as your barefoot, right? Other options as well, with people with poor ankle mobility, they can use the Olympic lifting shoes which have the raised heel. It gives you better leverage in your squatting stance if you have bad ankle mobility. And you have the normal training shoes, CrossFit shoes. These are good also because they have a little bit less foam padding inside and flat soil. The worst one is those very foamy, thick shoes. Okay, when squatting, you want to transfer the energy from the ground to your feet, to the hips, to the barbell. So you want to choose the least amount of energy loss in between this process. So between your shoes, if you're wearing socks, everything slips inside. That's not a good option. So the best way is to go barefoot. Other option is those shoes without socks. If you have those socks with the grippy things inside of them, that's also good. So they actually act as one unit between your foot and the shoes. If you follow Donnie Thompson, he always said, like back in the days, they used to spray Loctite. You know, that's a spray they use for the American football players. It has some grip, so you can actually grip the ball. They used to spray it in their shoes and wear the shoes barefoot. That just to create a unit between your feet and the shoes and the ground. What setup now? First, we're going to start with the bar position on your back. There is two categories. People go high bar, people go low bar. In any case, it doesn't matter where you go. It's just personal preference. It's all about your mobility. The important thing is don't put the bar on your neck, on top of your neck. That's not a good option. And don't use this pad. People use this pad. It's same energy transfer. You're losing the energy transfer from your shoulder, from your upper back to the barbell within this pad. And placement on the bar. There is two kind of idea, the starting strength one and the powerlifting one. In both ideas, the general idea is to push the bar down on your back. It doesn't matter how you're holding the bar, it's just you have to bend the bar back down on your back. Why? To activate all your upper back muscles, your lats, everything, to get engaged and get braced properly. Now the starting strength one is, they like to put the thumb over the bar. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but the thumb over the bar, this way your wrist is straight and you can push on the bar down. If you notice, most of the people who squat in powerlifting, they have elbow problem or wrist problem, and that's why they have wrist straps here, because the other method is where you hold the bar with full grip, right, which actually put your wrist in a bad position like this, and it's kind of hard to pull down on the elbows. Which one is good? Again, same, it's your personal preference and how much mobility you have in your shoulder, in your wrist, how comfortable you feel in the positions. Okay, now the bar pickup. I've seen people doing lunge stands to pick up the bar. No. Pick up the bar with both feet, go under the bar, both feet, brace, and you pick up the bar with both legs. And you practice the walk out always. Walk out is 2 steps. I see people take the bar and go back, I don't know, 1 meter back. There is no point. You're just wasting time. We pick up the bar, we go 1, 2. If a small adjustment needed, you adjust to get into in position, and then you squat down. Okay? Now, the feet width. That's also a personal preference. Some powerlifters, they go really wide stance because they need the minimum amount of travel for their hips. Olympic lifters, they go ass to grass. They have small stance. Their butt almost touch the ground. It all depends on your mobility and your body structure. You're gonna see the example with the towel now, how you wanna grip the floor with your shoes and actually try to create a torque with your knees. So you're gonna turn your knees outward. Okay, and that's how we're gonna maintain it for the whole squat. So we're gonna push the knees out, we're gonna squat down. When we squat down means we're gonna send our hips back and our hips between our feet, right? Not gonna push myself forward. Now, before we start descending, you're gonna learn how to brace your core. That's very, very important. Maybe I'll do one more tutorial only for bracing. By bracing, it means you don't take air up in the lungs. You're gonna try to inflate your belly air about 360 degrees, so all around. So imagine someone punching you from all the sides. So you wanna make sure someone like wearing a big belt. That's why some people actually wear the belt to create this extra layer so you can actually inflate against it. After you squat down, now the time to push up. You start pushing up with your shoulder. You start pushing up with the bar sets actually, and then your hips will follow. If you do the opposite way, you start pushing from your hips first, you're going to end up in a good morning position, which is not great for squatting. It's good for doing good morning, but not for squatting. So remember, you're going to push first with your shoulder up, and then your hips will follow. Okay? We will see some technique now. Now for the execution. The hand placement is as far as your shoulder allow as mobility. So you want to be as close as you can so you can actually grip on the bar and bend the bar back on your shoulder. So you're going to go here. I'm going to try to push myself as hard as I can inside the bar. You don't want the bar to sit on your neck here, anywhere on your shoulder line back. So you're going to go, push myself as hard as I can inside, my feet under the bar. I squat the bar up. Okay, take 1, 2 step back, adjust if I need. From here, I'm going to take a big breath in my core. I'm going to brace. Squeeze the glute, squeeze the leg. Rotate your knees out, descend, below parallel, up. When I go up, I push with my shoulder up first. Again. Okay, and by taking 2 steps only, it's very easy to rack the bar. So from here, I just go forward, I can rack the bar. We will see the squat now from another angle. Hand placement on the bar is as much as your shoulder mobility allows to be able to squeeze the bar in and down. Okay, so we're gonna try with the starting strength technique, where you put your thumb above the bar. Okay, I'm gonna push myself under the bar as much as I can. Okay, as much as I can in. I'm gonna squat under the bar, right? Push with both legs up. 1, 2 step back, adjust if I need. Here I'm gonna brace. I'm gonna brace. Now with your head, you wanna keep looking somewhere down. Okay? Not up or always down, somewhere in front of you. Lock, knees out. We squat down, below parallel. We push up first with the shoulder. Okay? Again. So my head, I'm not gonna look up. I'm going to do it down. I'm going to lock my head, knees out, and up. One more tip for the head position when you squat. I see some people, they like to look up. Some people try to look down. The best way is to actually focus your vision on 45-degree angle down towards anything in front of you. This way you can tuck your chin in and maintain that natural back and neck, upper back position and alignment. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.